Oh boy, everybody, it's the D-pad. I'm Rick, and this is Super Mario RPG, where last time we beat the game. We took down Smithy, destroyed his smithy, I guess, and now we're going to dive into the post-game. I am not familiar. I know like one thing that's in the post-game. I tried to keep myself as spoiler-free as possible. I do find it interesting that the save file, even with the clear data, does not show the yellow star on the right side. It does use the yellow star to indicate the clear data next to the save slot name. This is also me testing out my equipment after having some really catastrophic stuff go down with I think my Windows install or my motherboard or both. So I'm going to be saving into slot 2 when we get into this, just to be like double sure that nothing goes wrong. If something goes wrong with the recording, I want to make sure that we can go back and do it again. But so yeah, there are two things I want to do pretty much right away when we get in here. And beyond that, I really don't know what it's going to do. Maybe we just walk through each of the areas one by one. I don't know. Without further ado, let's get into it. Where's he even going to start us from? Oh, we're back home. Okay. Oh, okay.
Mario, you're awake! You look like you were fast asleep. You didn't dream about defeating
Smithy, did you? Oh, interesting. A stay voucher. Ah, okay. That's cool. So does that mean that I get to I get to stay there for free once, forever? Now that you've finished the game, Sound Player and Play Report have been added to the journal. Okay. Now that you've cleared the game, the names of monsters that were question marks in the monster list have been unlocked. All right. First of all, stay voucher. An exciting ticket to a night stay in the suite at Marymore Hotel. Okay, so that's for free. That's fun. Let's check these things out. Sound player. Okay, this is kind of neat. So you get all of these various versions of them. Are there any that are unlockable? It's been sealed. Ooh. Okay. Oh no. I can tell just by looking at this that they didn't use tabs. These are not tabbed. These are spaces. You wouldn't get these letters starting at different horizontal spots otherwise. These are done manually. Oh no. Which is weird because, like, the numbers look... I mean, it's going to be hard to tell, but, like, the numbers look pretty monospaced. So, like, this is just odd. It's just a bizarre thing to get kind of wrongish. Now, what I'm curious about... Okay, so everything but those three are in there. Valentina. I believe that's going to be Margarita. Yeah. Interesting. All right. Well, I guess I marked that wrong in the little sound comparison one that I did. Interesting that it's sealed here, but it's here. That's interesting. So this is the Final Fantasy IV boss music. Like, I think it's been the instruments in there are different because of the different instruments used in this game. And you got the victory theme. And you have the prelude. Thank you to the commentator who pointed that out. It was on the tip of my tongue and I couldn't get it, but I was gonna say overture, but that's definitely wrong. So prelude, yeah. Very interesting that they're not here. Otherwise, though, it seems like all the other tracks are in there. Okay. Interesting. Okay, that's neat. Play report. General records. Ooh, okay. Oh, we found all the... That was actually something I was going to go and check on, was if we got all the hidden treasures or not. That's cool. I'm curious. I assume that in the postgame there aren't any new treasures, but playtime 1340, that may or may not be accurate. I might have left the game running for whatever stuff. Most active ally, Mallow. Oh, for sure. That's definitely because of I was going to say call it Psychopath again. Thought Peak. Battle record. Oh. Interesting. I find it fine. So we maxed out consecutive super jumps. I assume we've maxed out damage dealt unless there's a cap that gets taken away now. Consecutive action command successes, 53. Nice. What is that bottom one, though? All right. Minigame records. Midas River record. Ah, okay. All right. Oh, no. I thought the Beatlemania... I've done much better on Beatlemania before. You can get into the millions of points if you're really on it. I'm curious what the gold... I mean, Midas River did terrible. The Minecar race, it's probably like 2 minutes and change or something. Casino records. Yeah, I have no idea if those have, like, gold anythings. Okay, then. I find it funny that it's, like, canonically that you came home before going to the factory, which means... So, now, they said the factory, and I wonder if that means specifically the 3, I guess 4, final screens at the end of Weapon World, or Weapon World altogether. Is there anything else we can... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. That's fine. We're just going back to bed again. I can probably take the the stuff off of Bowser then if we oh yeah, all our stored stuff. If we don't have any hidden treasures left to find. Mario's pad. All right. Is there anything back here? No. Okay. So yeah, if the game isn't going to... I'm actually going to start by making our second save file, just in case. This is all very much a just-in-case scenario here. So yeah, I think I just want to, like, wander from place to place a little bit here. Maybe there's something on the map. I don't see anything new on the map. Yeah, let's just wander around and see what we get here. I don't think I'm going to get into random fights with completely random dudes. I'm still planning on just paying for... Actually, wait a minute. Hang on. Monster list. Oh, we got all of our new ones. Culex, the 4 crystals. Please no. Ginny. Chomp Chomp, we didn't get a Thought Peak for. Oh, we didn't get one for the go. I thought we fought that down there and got that. All right. Smilax, Mega Smilax, Birdie, Big Troopa, Slingshot. Or maybe we didn't fight the gold one. That's probably what it was. Pinwheel, Muckle, Joffle, Shaman, Bluebird, Shelly, Birdo, Egbert. Yeah, okay, so that had its own thing, and we didn't get it because we didn't let it go that long. He imprinted on Valentina when he hatched and thought she was his mother. He was shocked to discover he was secretly Prince of Nimbus Land. Yeah. He resents Valentina, who's not his real parent, and took it out on some of her statues, but ultimately he can't ignore his debt to her for raising him. Woof. She knows enough about food to pronounce pizza in the traditional way. Is the traditional way not pizza? Pizza. Like, I don't... All right. Her favorite candy is those Valentine's message hearts, chalky as they are. Okay. Magmus, Armored Ant. What does it say? Because their names sound a lot cooler. Oh, man, that's funny. Lava Babble. Okay. Chained Kong. Those who fled from the village of the gorillas settled at Barrel Volcano. As time passed, they eventually came to be known as Chained Kong. Okay, cool. Vomer. All right. Urspike. Oh, Urchin. Got it. That makes sense. Stompiller. They give new meaning to the idea of stomping your feet in frustration. In the body, because they don't touch the ground, they can't stamp along with their feet. It must be a frustrating feeling. Okay. We got Stump It. The Czar Dragon. Stone statues were built in its image to soothe its temper, but the likeness was way off, so in the end, it didn't have much of an effect. Helio. Okay, the little ones. Oh, these actually... Interesting. We got the thing for those. All right. Looks like a rock, so you might wonder if it can even be called a monster, or considered a monster. But since you can get a peek at its thoughts, it must be one, right? Oh my god. I'm an ordinary rock, but I'm kind of fired up. Zombone. The character designer's reason for giving it tattered clothing only after it becomes zombified is because it didn't look like a zombie without it. That's actually extremely funny. That's great. Axum Rangers time. Red, though he's the de facto leader of the Axum Rangers, he's so careless that he often flubs his poses, intro speeches, and group formations. Axum Black, he's cool and composed, but like all the Axum Rangers, something about him is a bit pathetic. He got his beloved sunglasses at a dollar store. Yellow, always calm and doesn't sweat the small stuff. The other Axum Rangers think he's aloof, but he hasn't bothered to notice. Green, consider himself the looker of the team. He tires easily, but not from being out of shape, but from too much hot yoga. Damn, dude. Pink, she considers herself the princess of the group, meaning an actual princess has done nothing to change her mind on this point. Okay. The Blade. Admittedly, its Breaker Beam attack would be cooler if it was called Absolute Breaker of Champions Beam, but we're not getting paid by the word here. Okay. Now we're getting to Bowser's Castle again. Terracotta. All right, Pro Goomba. You got the Star Cruster. Nothing with Star Road or Star Pizza. We just thought it was a nice sounding name. Is that so wrong? Oh my god. Forky. All right. Malakoopa. Malazumas. Huh. Grand Troopa. There were at least a few of these dudes I thought I didn't get thought peaks of, so... Big Blaster. There we go. There's one. And come on. Oh, we totally missed a Mimic in there somewhere. All right. Oh, that was probably in the battle route. Bahamut. Yep. Wizakoopa. Wizakoopa's magical treasure box having 9,999 coins in No Mere Fantasy. Okay. I guess we have more than 1,000 right now, because I wasn't sure where the cap was. Just careful not to hit it so much that your arm cramps. Jinx clone. Like the Mario clone or Bowser clone, there's no deep lore behind this clone of Jinx. There's no deep lore. There's deep lore for Mario and Bowser. All right. Power of its silver bullet move is the real deal. King Bomb. Wait, so if I come out here... Okay. That's odd. Maybe... All right, Boomer. In addition to the swords, bow, spear, and axe bosses Smithy forged, it's also this katana wielder. Though a weapon boss, he has the heart of a samurai. So he's officially a weapon boss then? That's interesting. How come there's no machine maids of him in Weapon World then? Exor. It's named after the legendary sword Excalibur, but since swords don't exist in Mario's world, there's no way for Mario to get the reference. Do swords not exist in Mario's world? I guess they don't. I'm trying to think of any time anyone's used a sword, and I'm kind of struggling to think of a single instance. Huh. Right eye. Just there are dominant hands, there are dominant eyes too. The right eye has more HP than the left eye, so Exor's dominant eye must be the right one. Left eye. My vision is 20/200. Add astigmatism to that and throw in the fact that I'm getting older and need reading glasses and I'm struggling to even write this text. Oh my god. But I would love if this was just a result of... If this was just actually the person localizing this. Mouth. When you eat something delicious, the taste flows across your mouth, but the only thing flowing from Exor's mouth is the gate to the weapon world. Okay, I don't have the thought peak for right eye. I do for left eye. I was mixing up the descriptions. You get the description when you defeat the enemy. The thought peak you get by doing the thought peak. Glum Reaper. Amoeboid. They look like Goombas. Okay, cool. So they're acknowledging that. That's good. Hippopo. A, the Hippopo is the animal, 3%. B, the Hippopo is the rider, 1%. C, it could be either 96%. If you're reading this at 1 in the morning, it's time to stop playing this game. Hey now. It is 7:40 p.m. Be nice. The morning bell, right, and evening bell, left, come together to form a single ring-a-ding. They're watching around the clock to startle oversleepers awake. Oh, they have just the one entry. Okay. Axum Red Machine Maid. Though he's the de facto leader of the Axum Rangers, so careless they often flubs his poses into speeches and group formations. Same for this one. This mass-produced version has mass-produced sunglasses, too. He's glad not to have to go buy his own anymore. All right. Always calm, doesn't sweat the small stuff. This machine-made version of him doesn't have problems with aloofness. All right. Green considers himself the looker of the team. Although now that there's so many of them, he's no longer sure which is the most beautiful. She considers herself the princess of the group. In her eyes, all the other machine-made versions of her are duchesses at best. Oh my god. Jabbit. Seems like even Smithy himself wasn't sure which weapon this monster was supposed to be themed around. That looks like a little... I mean, it looks kind of like a drill bit. But I would associate that with, like, Spiridovich. It looks like a little tiny spear sort of thing. Mad Mallet. They absolutely adore their job and think about it constantly. Their job being smashing stuff, of course. Smashing stuff being their job, of course. Love being what they know will win in the end. Love being what they know will win in the end. Though, of course, that's not part of their job. Oh, no, the beginning bit changed. Love think about it constantly. Love being... Okay, I see. They adore love and think about it constantly. Springer. There are no machine-made versions of Shymores or Springers. This is because they were designed for mass production from the start. Okay. We got Pupox. We got a wooden dude. Clay Morton machine-made. You might think the already strong Clay Morton would be terrifying when mass-produced, but Mario's team is a lot stronger than they were then. From weakest to strongest, it goes Shymore, Bodyguard, Springer, then machine-made Bodyguard. At the end of the day, it's still a minion. I mean, the Bodyguard is literally a machine-made Shymore or Springer, isn't it? Haibu, okay. Doppel, we never actually really fought. Bowyer. The cost of mass-producing bowyers is sky high since each one requires dozens of mass-produced arrows. All right. Ninja. Okay. We got Cloaker. He's shaped like a little clay pot. I guess so. But Smithy isn't a potter, so he's still made of iron. His mustache... Yeah, that's a mustache? Is that a mustache and beard? Jesus Christ. It's made of ultra-thin iron plates painted white. Okay. Domino looks exactly like a musician and mainly attacks using spells. I get wanting a magic boss here, but what happened to the whole weapon world shtick? We're throwing some shade here. All right. Cloaker fused. He may look like he's just riding on a snake's head, but Cloaker insists that they have formed a single creature. Can be fought depending on who you beat first. Okay. Apparently it would be called something else if it would fuse with Domino instead of Cloaker, the Bad Adder, yep. Which raised the question, what is this monster's true name? Domino, it may look like he's riding. It says they're a single creature. Yes, it's the exact same thing here. Bad Adder, Mad Adder. Ah, nice. 𝗬𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗥. If all the machine-made 𝗬𝗪𝗧𝗘𝗥 sought promotions, the Smithy Gang would have an impossibly top-heavy organizational chart. Hilarious. This icon guide? Oh, yeah. Jabbit, machine-made, we didn't even fight him. Clerk, 10 years since I signed on with Smithy, huh? I'm finally managing a production line and I have Mad Malice subordinates. Where's the time gone? Put my nose to the grindstone for 25 years and finally climbed my way up to manager, but I can still aim higher and boost my efficiency from 30% to 45%. Luckily, I was able to shift into a director role at an industry-leading firm at this critical time with my son's exams. Now I'll work on, with the union on labor reform. Factory chief. Okay. Gun yoke. Smithy didn't even make this. A mere factory chief was the one who invented it. In that light, does that still qualify as a monster? Smithy time, isn't it? Oh, smelter, yep. Okay. Shiper. Shymores are not shy guys, and neither are Shipers. They're Smithy originals. Sure. Come at me, now. I'll crush you all. The quotable Smithy. And then other Smithies. Are we going to get, yeah, a bunch of different ones. Rog! The wisdom of Smithy. Tank. This tank needs no engine to move. It's powered by my will. The man called Smithy. I meant to say, oh, it is a casket. Okay. Fair enough. Wizard. Miracle transformation. I'll cast my manacle magic on your heart. Magical boy Smithy. Convert head to treasure box mode. Surprise on opening. Toggle on. What the fuck? Smithy body. Now that Smithy has been defeated, the Star Road is restored, and your wish to finish this game has come true. Congratulations. And then we're back to the dudes at the very start of the game. Okay. Whoops. Wait. So Paratroopa is one of the one. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna say this after having already wasted a bunch of time looking through that list, but like, I don't think I'm gonna waste time trying to get the thought peaks of ones I've missed. Oh, hi there. Okay. I'm mostly just running around to see if there's new stuff to do in each of these areas. But yeah, not overly concerned with completing my monster decks out here. One of the things I was going to start out with, and I've decided against doing, is heading directly to Land's End to buy all those. But I think I'm just going to wait till we get there. Let's do Bandit's Way first. Because the Mushroom Kingdom, you know, is if there's going to be some... Whoops. If there's going to be something to do with... There we go. If there's going to be something to do with Claim Warden or whatever out there, then I want that to be the last thing we're doing in the area. I have no idea how these videos are going to get chopped up. It might be like one per world, like one per region or something. Oh, is this it? Why did I think this was a bigger place? Oh no, here we go. I was like, I thought there was at least one more area here. And there's more than one more area here. There's a bunch of areas. Whoop, whatever. Oh, I have to advance. All right. Nice. Alright, I think there's one more screen before we get there. Maybe two. Oh yeah, no, the rotating platforms come next. Alright. Not seeing anything so far. Nope. Ooh, okay. Well, if you insist, man. There we go. Pow. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do like one. Honestly, depending how fast they go, I might do more than one for some of these, just because like Some of these regions are going to be very short. But we're going to play it by ear. We'll just see how it goes. I'll do my usual kind of seamless stitching of stuff together later. Okay, well, let's go back to the map then. Can I just do this and then... Here we go. All right, into the Mushroom Kingdom. I'll see here. All right, all's well here. All right. I guess let's check out what's going on in everyone's homes and stuff. Everything's looking pretty good so far. Is it literally just going to be that the factory has new stuff and that's it? Not that that's like the worst thing in the world, but... Oh, okay, I was like, what's happening? Granted, if that's the case, if there's nothing else going on out and about, then these episodes will be very fast. Not the episodes. The episodes will contain a lot of stuff. Like maybe there'll be an episode or two of like looking around at everything and then getting in there. Oh, what about the guy that's back here? Okay. Oh, I thought I remembered hearing that like Star Hill had some new stuff going on. Ah, they now have a Toad. There is no Toad here in the original game. Chancellor. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so far, everything's been pretty much the same. I do wonder if staying... Ah, yes! I'm resting up for Mother Brain. The steam coming out the sides is worrisome. Okay. I'll be honest, I was expecting something a little more directed here, but this episode's also gone on for a little while, so why don't we come back next time, and I might at least take a quick peek to see, like... Oh, did a little bounce when you jump on it. I didn't notice that before. Take a little peek to see, like, is it literally that there's just stuff in the weapon world now that is new, or are there actual things to go and do otherwise? Because I don't want to have us just spend episodes just wandering doing nothing, you know? But we'll get to that next time, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.